Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I really hope you guys can hear me because I am currently just in like a big massive dome, so hopefully you guys can hear me and you'll be able to hear me. I've said that like 4 times. It's been a while since I've done like a sit down video, so I'm kind of like still figuring it out, but even though it has been like 2 months since summer camp ended, I thought I would finally get around to doing my like summer memories, like summer camp memories type thing, and kind of a bit like just about my camp experience, my summer camp experience. It was my first time going to summer camp, and I thought I would just talk you guys through it a little bit. I've made some notes, so I'm going to try stick to them so this video doesn't go, sorry, I need to send something on my phone, so this video doesn't go too long, but we'll see what happens. My videos always go way longer than I think they are going to because I just keep rambling like I'm doing now. I should start the video. So I should start. I'm just gonna like give maybe a little bit of background. So I decided in probably last November that I wanted to go to summer camp for the summer in Canada. I'd been looking around a bit, and there was some that were in America, which I'd been thinking of. Some of my friends had done it, but I'd kind of always wanted to go to Canada first. It's been somewhere I've always wanted to go. So when I found out I could do it in Canada, it was amazing. It was perfect. So I did it through this company called Nyquist. I am actually currently wearing their t-shirt, and it's tie-dyed because I thought this is camp, tie-dye, and then my Nyquist t-shirt. So I thought I would rep it in this video. But yeah, I did my experience with Nyquist. So they were like the company that I applied to, and then sort of did interviews with them, and then they would send my sort of application to camps and sort of pair me with camps that they thought would suit me and my style. So I was paired and like had my interviews with a camp just outside Montreal called Camp Waro, which is a bilingual all-girls camp. So I had interviews with them, and I amazingly got accepted and was hired for the job of head of dance for the summer. So I was head of dance, but I was also a camp counselor. So I would do activities during the day, so run dance classes, which was amazing. I got to make up my own choreography and like use music and basically just dance for my whole summer, which was just amazing. It was so good. And then I was also a camp counselor, so I had girls aged between 8 and 15 for my summer. So I would have like a group with a co-counselor, and we'd look after them. So you'd wake them up in the morning, make sure they're ready for their activities, and they were sort of like, you were their go-to person at camp if they had any problems or anything like that, and it was up to you to make their stay just the best stay possible. So it was so good. So yeah, for my first like month I had seniors mine were like 13-14 year olds, and then for my second month I had younger ones who were like between 8 and 10. So it was a really nice mix. I got to see like the 2 different styles, the 2 different sort of ages, how to handle them. I definitely think I'm better with the younger ones probably than I was with the older ones, but I mean, I loved them all. It was so good. It was such a nice like experience to do something a little bit different, and like have them, you were sort of their go-to, oh my goodness, what is happening? You were like their go-to person. You were always there. At our camp it was a little bit different because we were a sleepaway camp, but we didn't sleep in the tents with our kids. Their kids slept by themselves, and then we had our own counselor cabins, which was something different to usual summer camps. Usually in summer camp you sleep with your kids, so you're sort of all in the same room, so you have no sorry, there's like a golf cart going by. So yeah, that's fun. He's gonna go. Cool. Little music interlude. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so counselors, we didn't sleep in the same tents as our campers. We kind of slept in our own, which was nice. It was a little bit different. We got a little bit of a break, but it was still long days. So we would get up at 7:30 in the morning, and then have like our morning meetings, go up, wake the kids up, then you have like breakfast, activities, lunch, more activities, then you'd have dinner, then you'd have evening programs, and then you'd like have to get them to bed, and then we'd probably get to bed maybe around like 10 o'clock-ish and just pass out because you are wrecked from the day, and then you got to get up and start and do it all over again. So it is hard work in the sense that you're on the go 24/7. So even when we were not sleeping with our kids, we were still around them. If they had problems, they might come to our cabins. So yeah, it was 24/7 work, but at the same time it was so rewarding. It was so nice. It was fun. You basically were acting like a kid all the time, doing like activities, doing dances, singing, and just doing like crazy things. So it was really, really fun. Okay, I gotta look at my list now because I've like just gone off like on a tangent because that's what happens when I film videos. So I was gonna maybe talk a little bit about like going to camp. I was like decided I was doing it and I was going to, it was going to be amazing. Everyone, when I told them I was going, they were like, do you know anybody you're going there and everything? Do you know anybody there? Are you gonna, like when I went to Montreal, would I know anybody? And I didn't. I went completely by myself, not knowing anybody, and it was amazing. I had done it going to France the year before, so I was kind of okay, I knew it was going to happen, but again at the same time that was just going to France. I knew France, I'd been there before, and it was kind of comfortable for me, whereas this was going completely to another country on the other side of the world, and it was just going to be me for the first couple of days by myself. I would have to like figure out how to get to camp, and then when I get there, like be friends, like make friends and everything. But it was actually like amazing. It couldn't have gone any better. All the girls who I met were all amazing, and we all became such close friends really quickly, which I found at camp that happened. We were sort of living together, working together, we were with each other 24/7, so we sort of developed friendships much quicker than if it was sort of at home or outside of camp, which was really nice and so good. And I now have friends like all over the world. It's amazing. I love them to pieces. But yeah, so it was so nice. Even though I came over with sort of no friends, nothing, I was completely by myself. Within like a couple of hours of meeting people, like we were instantly like so close, like really good, like friends. Everybody was just like together. And even the girls who had been at camp before for like years and years, it didn't feel like you were coming into like a cliquey environment or anything. They were also open and welcoming and sort of just letting like us in, and it was so nice. So if you are thinking about doing it, like this type of thing, I would suggest just go for it. You may not know anybody when you're going there, but I assure you, as soon as you arrive, within like a couple of hours, you're going to make friends that you're going to be friends with for the rest of your life. I guarantee it. So if that's something that's putting you off, don't let it put you off, because I mean, it's amazing. You're going to make friends who are going to be sort of like your friends forever. That's all I can say. It's amazing. So that's like that, meeting new people, getting new friends. Then another thing I found about camp is that I got so many new experiences. Oh my god, I can't speak. Also, my back is so sore right now. Trying to sit up like this is not fun without a back. I'm so used to like sitting on a bed or something when I'm filming these, so now just like sitting on the floor, it's hard. So I'm sorry for a little interlude there, but what was I saying? Oh yeah, so many new experiences. So not only was I experiencing like meeting new people, I was also doing my activities in 2 languages, because we had to speak English and French. So it was the first time I was actually teaching something in French and like teaching dance in French. So it was that kind of like trying to get to know things. I also had to like be able to be kind of like a mother figure for like my campers. Anything they needed, I had to be there, and like little things like that, little experiences like that were just amazing. I learned so many new things, not only about myself and how I can handle these things, and how like if I'm having a really bad day, I can sort of handle it and keep going, and it's like for the kids, I have to be there for them. But at the same time, I also learned like new skills. So I learned how to rock climb and belay somebody, which was amazing. I learned how to canoe and like stern a canoe, which was so cool. I went paddle boarding and was able to like stand up, going canoeing. What else did I do? Archery. I got to like shoot arrows and like get them actually on the target and like actually going, which was amazing. And just so many cool things. I got to windsurf. It was just amazing, like a summer of experiences and learning new things, and it was just so cool. We went on we had like a survival class, which I was at lots, so I got to learn how to make a proper fire, which is so cool. And then got to use that when we would do like overnight trips. So when I had the seniors, we would go on a 40-minute paddle out to an island, and we'd like set up tents there, sleep there. We'd have to make fire, cook our own foods, and then in the morning come back. So it was so cool to I used to go camping all the time when I was younger, so it was so nice to like kind of get back into that like camping feel, sleeping in a tent. Even though the first time we went, we had like a massive thunderstorm that night and we all got like soaked, and then yeah, it was fun. But the second time we went, on our way back, we had to be back for like morning like what was it called? Not like morning assembly, but I can't remember the name now. I've gone like the whole summer remembering these names and now I can't remember, but kind of like assembly where we get all the camp together and like you give like the weather for the day and there's like little skits and funny things, and we had to like come back for that. So we were up at like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and one of the times we were coming back, it was so early that the lake was just still. There was nobody on the lake, nobody there, and also it was like a foggy morning, so there was just mist and fog all over the lake, and we were like canoeing through it, and as it was like the sun was rising, it was burning off the fog, and it was just amazing. It was really one of those pinch me moments for me that I thought, wow, this is like just beautiful. I'm actually just canoeing down the lake with all this mist and like I have nothing else to do. It was so cool. So yeah, there were so many cool experiences like that, even like just watching the sunset over the lake. The stars were amazing. We were like in the middle of a forest, so you just look up and the stars were to die for. It was actually incredible. We'd go stargazing some nights with the kids, and it was just like so amazingly cool, and just experiences that I will never ever forget, and memories I'll never ever forget, which is so cool. What else is there? Also, one thing that we did so much at camp is like, obviously you have the activities, but then you also have like camp-wide games and like programs and stuff like that. We do skit nights, which was so cool. Our kids used to get like a subject, then a language, and like a topic or something like that, and we'd have to make up our skits. But it was so cool seeing what the kids would come up with. Like you could give them a movie title to be in French with everybody wearing green, and it's so cool to see the different interpretations that kids come up with, and they're actually like hilarious, some of the things that came up with, and it was so cool. Then you'd have like evening programs and evening campfires, everybody like sitting around singing, doing like skits. It was just like so much fun. There were so many evenings I think I'm getting paid to do this, like this is my job. It was amazing. What else did I have? Yeah, I don't even really know what else to say. I feel like this video is gonna be so long and I'm gonna have to like try cut it down, but it's not gonna work. But anything else? Also, one thing I loved about camp was just getting away from everything, I suppose. At our camp, we had electricity in the counselor cabins, but in the campers they had no electricity, and there was also like they would have to give in their phones, everything. It was an unplugged program, so I kind of took that on myself as well a little bit. Like I could not we had no Wi-Fi or anything like that, only on our days off, so I just kind of left my phone in my suitcase for most of the days. On my days off I'd turn it on to check my emails, tell mom I was still alive, but other than that I was kind of offline, which was really, really nice. It was so nice to just get away from it. I am one of those people who I'm constantly on my phone. Literally, it's always in my hand. I check it 24/7, like every couple of minutes, even though I have no notifications. So it was nice to just get away from it all, have no reason to be on my phone, having no time to be on my phone because I was just on the go 24/7, and just having those days where you're working the whole day, that you're putting all your energy into it, you're so exhausted that by the time you come home you just fall into your bed and you're asleep straight away. It was amazing. Oh, excuse me. It was so cool to just like get off the grid a bit, I suppose, for a bit, and not have to worry about, oh, is this person liking my Instagram, or what's this person doing on WhatsApp, or anything like that. I could just let it all go and just think about myself and have fun myself and just enjoy my time at summer camp, which was so nice. It was such a good time to just let go and enjoy myself. So yeah, that was my summer camp experience. I will say there were certain days that it was a little bit hard. You are living in I was living 24/7 obviously with people. You're always with your kids. They always like kind of want you to do things, need you to be doing things. You're like their parent nearly for the time they're at summer camp. And then also like you're always on the go. You always have to be like happy, bubbly, ready, and it does stress you out sometimes. I did find some days that I was getting quite emotional and would have to like take time to just like go chill out by myself and like try not to cry, or just cry, because sometimes you just gotta cry. But there were some days like that, because it is like high stress, like high emotions, are like they're running, everyone's like happy, you got to be on the go, like on it every day, like every day from 8 in the morning till like 9 at night. You're on it, you're smiling, you're happy, you're getting ready, like people are doing things with little breaks. So there were days when I thought, whoa, this is hard, and there were days that I thought about myself like, why on earth are you doing this? What are you doing? But at the end of it, I kind of got over it, and then like the friends that I had made helped me get over it too, and I'd have a little cry and I'd be good to go again. So that is one thing to think about. If you do like get upset or anything like that, it's normal. You're living sort of with people for like 24/7, you're doing everything with them. It's normal to get a little bit of upset and emotional, but at the end of the day, I was like, this is such an amazing opportunity and something that is gonna like impact me for the rest of my life, and I'm gonna remember it for the rest of my life. So I kind of took that and like pushed myself to go, so it was nice. But yeah, I think that is everything. I kind of just wanted to do this video to talk you guys a bit through my camp experience, my summer memories, which it was amazing. There were so many cool things I did, from like canoeing in the morning with the mist to like belaying somebody up a rock climbing wall and helping them get up it, or just doing like little skit nights with everybody, or seeing the kids' faces when the first night they go, it's pizza and they're just like, oh my god, we're having pizza for dinner. Or if it's like somebody's birthday and I'm skipping around this dining room. It's just, there's so many little memories that I will sort of remember forever, and it's amazing. So I would definitely, guys, if any of you are thinking about doing a summer camp, I would just say just go for it, because it really is amazing. It is hard work at times, but the reward you get out of it is so much better that I think you should just do it. You may go like I did, knowing nobody, not really know what you're doing or anything. The only sort of expectation I had of summer camp, or have ever seen a summer camp, was on the Parent Trap, like many of the internationals at my camp. But it was amazing to just go and basically live like a kid for the summer and work and actually like get paid for it. It was so cool. So if any of you guys are thinking about it, just do it, just go for it. That's all I can say. And I would definitely recommend MyQuest. If you're coming to Canada, they were amazing. I had so many questions, and then I had problems with my visa and everything. I bombarded every single one of them with so many questions, but they always answered them perfectly, were so helpful, gave me all the advice I needed. So yeah, it was so good. So yeah, I definitely recommend you guys, if you're going to think about doing summer camp, just go for it, just do it. I got to like travel to Canada, I got to live like a kid for the summer, I got to dance all summer, I got to like make so many new friends all over the world, which is amazing. I have a reason to come back to Canada many times. I also have friends everywhere. It's just so cool. That's all I can say. So yeah, I'm just going to end this video here, because otherwise I'm just going to keep rambling and talking and it's going to go on forever. It's probably already on like 10-15 minutes, something like that. So I really need to stop. But my final words would be that if my summer was just amazing, and if any of you guys are thinking about doing summer camp, I would definitely suggest it. It has been a summer that I will never forget, and I've made friends with people that I will never forget also. I know they're going to be in my life for a very long time, and it has just been one of those summers that I'm like, did this really happen? Was I actually getting paid to do that? So it has been amazing. But I will stop this video now because I'm rambling on yet again. And yeah, so I'm so looking forward. I'm finished summer camp, I'm going to be doing some more traveling, and then I'm currently at a fall leadership program, so kind of like it's at a day camp, but it's not really camp style. I don't know how to explain it, but I would explain it when I do a video about it. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, probably my next videos are going to be about my travels after I'm finished here, and then I shall do a video about this as well, because it's kind of different than a summer camp and also something that is really cool. So I really hope you guys like this video. If you did, please let me know, give us a thumbs up. I will leave some links in the description about sort of NightQuest, about my camp, what I was doing, if you guys want to have a look at that or are thinking about doing it yourself. If you have any questions, do feel free to pop them in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye.